think the more that I've thought about this movie as well, I think a large portion of what this movie gets wrong is Hiccup's character. Because I think you can say it's shot for shot and it's very much the same movie. But watching the animated, Hiccup is not the same Hiccup. And I get the idea of wanting to cast this more like Hollywood archetype kid who's like the brave, heroic person that people are going to look up to, and he's cool and he'll be an ambassador for this franchise and whatever the fuck. But there is a charm to the animated character being like goofy and gangly and awkward and dare I say more like a normal human being.
Also like a child.
Yeah.
I feel like the actor's just that little bit too old to be playing.
And he's
Hiccup.
a kid. Like, I think he's only turned 18.
Oh yeah, I think so. But I think Hiccup is like 40.
Sure. I mean, say he shot this when he was 60. Like, he probably, for all intents and purposes, was a like child shooting this, but he's not childlike enough.
Right.
Like,
just not young enough, I don't think.
Yeah, but then there's like younger, like some of the Stranger Things kids when they were like his age look more like normal. And it's not to say anything about their looks or appearances or anything. I just think if the heart of the character of Hiccup is that he's an outsider to all of these Vikings. And when you have someone that looks more like heroic, like child Viking, you're kind of like creating a dissonance between what you're telling us and then what you're showing us with him. I also just don't think his portrayal is awkward. They've made it more sad in this.
Yeah, I noticed a lot of that. I mean, to give him credit, like he does a lot with his face, like that, like acting as like someone who is kind of hurt and things like that. But it doesn't feel like Hiccup.
Yeah, I actually think the actor's performance is good for. This is why it's annoying, this being a remake of something, because if you were to judge this movie by itself without this preconceived idea of what Hiccup is, I think this is fine. I think, this is a sad kid that found comfort in a dragon, and there you go.